Yo.
You're now connected with Steve Hart on the Clubbers Call. Please go ahead.
Here tonight on the Clubbers Call. We're very, very excited, all the way from the USA, and the first time on our show, it is Jared, also known as Digital Lab. Mate, how are you tonight?
I'm good, thank you.
It's very, very exciting to have you on the show. Now, let's get straight into it. Let's talk about Digital Lab. You've got a brand new release just out, and we've seen some remixes from you previously on the Vicious label, in particular, a massive remix of Sergeant Slick's tune, Every Moment. Tell us about the tune. How did you first come in contact with Sergeant Slick and that remix come about?
That actually came by after I got signed to Vicious. They started sending me a few tracks to consider remixing, and they sent me that one. They had actually sent to me. I'm actually a big fan of the original vocals. It's a remake of an Agnelli and Nelson track, a really old trance track called Every Day. And I love those vocals, man. As soon as I heard them and they offered me the remix, I took it right away. It
is an absolutely seminal tune, the original, and a great remix, and you've done a great job on the remix there, so we were pretty happy with that, and it's been absolutely flogged here in Australia and on radio here as well.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's done really well for me, so I'm happy how much attention it's gotten and how good it's done, so I'm happy about that.
And you've just released your brand new original tune as well. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, it's my first single. It's called Venga. I finished it a few months back. It has two remixes, one by Sandro Silva, which is getting support by Laid Back Luke. And it has another remix by a good friend of mine, another DJ here in Miami, Florida, called Pedro Enriquez. He's signed to Nervous. And we also have an original collaboration coming out on Vicious also.
Very, very cool. Very exciting time. So I guess for people that maybe haven't heard any of the Digital Lab stuff just yet, tell us how would you describe the Digital Lab sound as such?
With my sound, I really like to do like big room stuff, big club sound, big, lots of people, big festival kind of sounding stuff like that. That's the sound I really try to go for. Big synths, big pianos, big epic like break moments and stuff like that. So that's what I think the Digital Lab sound is about.
Now, I guess what's coming up for Digital Lab? I guess the big question is, are we going to see you down here in Australia anytime soon?
Well, I'm trying to do it as soon as possible. I'm really dying to get down there. Of course, my label Vicious is from there. So time to get down and meet the guys and maybe play a few gigs. I think they're trying to pull some stuff together for me around January or February. So hopefully, that goes through and I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well, I was going to say, you probably don't want to come down here too soon because we are in the middle of winter at the moment. So around the January, February time is going to be perfect. It's going to be nice and hot. There's plenty of beaches. You'll have an absolute ball.
Good. I'm excited. To get down there.
Very, very cool. And I wanted to ask you as well, I saw on your MySpace a little clipping from a newspaper with Laid Back Luke in there, and he was being asked all on his blog about who the next guys coming out in dance music, who's to watch, and you were actually one of the guys that he's listed as one of the guys to watch over the next coming or the few coming years or soon. That must be pretty exciting and pretty gratifying having someone like that telling everyone in the world that you're one of the guys that they should be looking out for.
Yeah, it's actually when I first started out making tunes, I was actually one of the people on his forum. And he's really big about, taking in demos, helping people out, giving advice and stuff like that. And me and Max Vangeli, we actually met through his forum. We made a few tunes that came out of Chris Lake's label on Rising, a track that Pete Tong played called iRock. And he kind of caught us and had a lot of faith in us, so he's helped us a lot. He supports a lot of my stuff, we're good friends, we talk a lot, I send him all my new stuff when I have it, so I'm really happy that, he supported me and stuff like that. Cascade's also doing the same for me, he has a lot of faith in me, so he's helping me out a lot too, so it's really good to have them, behind you and pushing you like that, it really helps.
Jared, we have taken up way too much of your time here on the Saturday night. We're going to let you go, but thank you very, very much for taking the time to have a chat with us on our Clubbers Call.
No problem. Thank you for calling. I appreciate you guys having me on the show.
And we certainly look forward to catching you when you're down here in Australia. Everybody, keep your eyes on the local presses. Digital Lab hopefully coming down here around January, February. So we'll look out for that, Jared. Hopefully we'll see you down here very, very soon.
Hopefully, yeah. See you guys soon.
Pull out a record.
Clubbers Drug. Guest DJ.
Place your turntable in front of your guests.
Hi, this is Digital Lab coming from Miami, Florida. You're listening to my newest mix on Clover's Drive.
Love on the magic touch. See, love is in the heart, tearing